sweets delivered to them or a gift card.
With everything you're doing with the NBA 2K badges in your curriculum, how has that allowed you to share a bond with your students?
Like my students, I come from Chicago and graduated from a CPS high school. Being culturally relevant in the classroom is so vital now, given this time during quarantine, and I wanted to make sure that they felt that they had a sense of agency in the classroom. So giving them these badges kind of allows them to take that initiative to be successful in the classroom, and we can share that experience of loving 2K and basketball together.
So how long have you been playing NBA 2K? Obviously, to include the badges in curriculum is such a cool thing. Where did it start for you?
I started playing 2K with my high school friends, and then throughout college, my friends and I would play it.
So Tyler, as a big fan of the NBA 2K series, I have to ask, what's your personal favorite modes?
My team is huge. I always tell my students that we strive to be Galaxy Opal Jordans. We want that 99 overall in our classroom as much as possible.
I love that. You also share a very special thing with one of your favorite players, I'm assuming, Anthony Davis. Tell the fans about where you are, where you're located, and how you share that tie with Anthony Davis.
I teach at Perspective High School in Chicago, and it's where Anthony Davis graduated from. As a network, we're really proud of what he's become in the NBA and as a person, as a leader. And he recently donated a creative space for our classroom.
Up next, the Hawks taking on the Kings. For the Atlanta Hawks, they're playing with terrific focus. Their hard work from the summer is paying off with a quick start right out of the gate. Kings, Hawks, tip-off just moments away. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Brent Bailey and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Nate.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class. But I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, D.A. Now Sacramento starting five. Back to the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the three with Collins at the four. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right, right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big.
Different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Huerter comes in for Hunter. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dunn in for Young. Dunn passes to Gallinari. Back to Dunn. Ball's knocked loose. Holmes with the steal. Now, here is Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Here's the mayor. He's covered by Rondo. Kept alive. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the rejection by Holmes. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, Gene, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about this? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong in his long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
The Kings trailing. Halliburton passes to Parker. Here's the mayor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Dunn. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
And here's Halliburton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks lead by 3. Dish now to Collins. Holmes against Gallinari.
The dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Here's Halliburton. Passes it to the main. 6 on the shot clock. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Rondo, and it's blocked.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's the mayor. He's guarded by Collins. Snatched up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. Now Gallinari. Back to Rondo. Deflects the pass. Popped up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When Collins gets up there like that, look out.
The Kings trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Cobb, no good. The Hawks lead by 10. And here's Gallinari outside. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Kicks to Joseph. To the paint. Here's the mayor. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Rondo, and Parker with the block.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
The Hawks again can't hit. The Kings trail by 10. Out with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's the mayor. It's blocked.
Good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
Rondo finds Gallinari. 1 second separating the shot clock and game.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now, here's Cobb. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
And the flair Cobb plays with is exciting to watch. There's no question he believes that he's a
tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
John Collins is out there, Gallinari. Then it's Chris Dunn. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks spot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
That's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Rondo kicks to Gallinari. That strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Progress in his first year, and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
He hits both from the strike. The Kings trail by 6. And here is Cobb. Here's Joseph. Pass to the main. Clock at 6. Away and stolen by Dunn. Jumps up and Dunn with the slam.
And you always have to be your best to keep up with Dunn. Just absolutely remarkable in transition given his athleticism.
To the left wing. Here's the Mayor. That shot no good. Dunn with some nice D.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Inside, the Mayor gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Rondo passes to Capella. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Capella's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari
completely new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Harrison Barnes. Cobb, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's the Mayor in for Joseph. Back to Fox. And there's the pass to the Mayor. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Cobb, 5 to shoot. Here's Cobb. No good on the quick three. Here's Herter. Pass to Collins. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Mayor. The Kings trail by 16. To the inside. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Cobb. Parker's got his second basket of the game.
I like how efficient Parker is. When he gets in that area, he's just smelling points.
Outside Rondo. Collins, good. Collins has got 12.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
The Mayor, that shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Dunn kicks to Rondo. 125 left to play here in the half. Excellent D there from the Mayor.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. So to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David. Very athletic. Thanks. Rondo dishes to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Collins. And a wide open look for Rondo. From outside, off the mark. The Kings trail by 14. Pass to Cobb. Here's the Mayor. Offline with his three.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Dunn. Collins trying to break free. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Parker passes to the Mayor. That's tipped and stolen by Dunn. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. The open shot by Rondo. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young. Group on the floor for the Kings. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple of finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Jabari Parker. Halliburton is out there with the mayor. Then there's Cobb. And it's Holmes in at the center position. Gallinari pass to Okongwu. Rondo kicks to Gallinari. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here is Halliburton. Here's the pass to the main. They get it back. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Holmes.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Okongwu kicks to Dunn. Hooked away. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. The Kings have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the first one at the line is good. John Collins, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And in the NBA, Richaun Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, DA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Good eye from Cobb, spotting the wide open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
Here's Rondo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
So it's Sacramento. It's a 10-point game. Now, Cobb. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Done with it. 6 points for him. Outside Conley. The Hawks again can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And Cobb gets it to go.
The pass was right where it needed to be for Cobb. He rises up and lets that fly.
The Hawks lead by 6. Swiped it away. Here's Parker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got 6.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Gallinari pass to Rondo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Although he's a bit smaller, Rondo knows he's got to outthink guys on the interior, and that time through the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Fox, he's checked in for the King. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Done with it. He's picked up by Cobb. Rondo against Fox. Okongwu. Good work defensively by Holmes. The Kings trail by 5. Cobb, wide open. Off target with his 3. The Hawks shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Dunn looking over the floor. Done with the slam.
And the explosion to the hoop. Dunn finishing in style.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. Here's Cobb. Holmes trying to free himself up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And the mayor gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And he's good on the second. To the middle. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from the Mayor.
The playmaking ability of Cobb, able to read the defense and find his teammates in their spots.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Cobb with the steal. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta leading by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Okongwu. Gallinari is out there with John Collins. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Rondo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here's Gallinari. Inside, Parker with the steal. To the paint, here's Cobb. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. And that one falls for Okongwu. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jabari Parker. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 4. Passes it to the main. To the middle. Holmes, good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Fox with the steal. To take the lead. The Mayor passes to Bagley. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to the Mayor. 4 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Takes the 3. To tie it up. Bagley and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game in that particular play.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up for the Hawks. For Atlanta. Rondo comes in for Bogdanovich. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. The Mayor comes in for Cobb. Inside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Cabela's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
The pass to the Mayor. Capella against Bagley. Shot's good from the Mayor. 16 points for the Mayor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's Capella missing. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 20-5 run. And Beljica has it in the corner. Here's the Mayor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Young from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fox against Young. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to the Mayor.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Sacramento.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Marvin Bagley.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Barnes, offensive rebound. The Mayor passes to Bagley. Rondo with it, out-guarded by the Mayor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for Gallinari. And it's Reddish in for Rajon Rondo. Young with no one around. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Trae Young, so fun to watch that smooth stroke.
Down low, here's the Mayor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First one falls for.
Number 25.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dunn.
Sacramento foul.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're up by 15. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes Marvin Bagley.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them.
Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss.
They gon' judge what we do, they don't speak no evil, they don't know me. Do this for my people, that don't mean illegal, they don't know me. I know how they treat you, way too bold, too regal, they don't know me.
Frustrated. Look at how they got us in papers. Black boy, black hood, black trainers. Judging the cover of that book, no pages. Hurt with the hatred, curse is dangerous. That poverty curb is nature's. He really could have sent my doctor instead of just working patience. All now, mums, these ain't even got no evidence. And that playlist. Bro, how can you call that justice when you see where there's greatness? King of this castle, you're looking at greatness. Watch me.
Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them.
Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss.
They gon' judge what we do, they don't speak no evil, they don't know me. Do this for my people, that don't mean illegal, they don't know me. I know how they treat you, way too bold, too regal, they don't know me.
Give me that money right now.
Classify our women, justify the eagle like the ribbons, making money off it, magnify the figures, we see the profit and we find forgiveness. Feeling necessary, not hereditary, cut the history, but can't divide our spirit. See my brothers hungry, appetite of winners, rust a lot, but they can't have the diamonds in him.
You don't know what prejudice look like, all because of what you look like. I wouldn't die, never told me that I had good times. I never said my brother didn't die, never said that I was any victim, cause I was skinned in, still glistening, can I get a witness in this?
Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them.
Rolling round my block, feeling hot,